Pastor Justin, thank you for this opportunity to ask you three questions. To begin, could you tell us a little bit about your education?
My education, yeah, no, I went to seminary at McCormick Theological Seminary and received my MDiv in 2011. Prior to that, I went to Fresno Pacific University, of course, in Fresno, California. Received a master's in organizational leadership. That was in 2007. And prior to that, I received my BA at Taylor University in Indiana in Christian Ministries.
Wow. And so Columbine is a place where faith and life meet. So how does the adult education fit into that vision?
Yeah, no, that's a huge part. We want to see more people come to adult education because we feel like a lot of times people come to us with questions about how does faith fit into my actual life circumstances. And it's just like this class that we gave this morning on relationship violence. You know, that is a huge part of what happens in our society, and we can speak to that here at our church through our faith, and our spiritual traditions gives us a lot of resources for healing through it, as well as resources to help us spot it and be able to make sure to protect our kids.
So can you give us a sneak peek about what the spring's going to look like here at Columbine in terms of adult education so people can start to mark their calendar?
Yeah, totally. So the adult education this spring, we are offering classes that are controversial. So we're trying to talk about topics like relationship violence that are tough topics that aren't necessarily popular, as you can imagine, but are very, very much needed for real life. The second part, and this is with some of the classes Steve offers on Tuesday evenings, are exploring more and more the other traditions, religions, faiths, spiritualities that exist around the world and how they might speak into our lives and how our Christian tradition might interact with those. And so those are big things. The Faith Forum on Tuesday mornings, I'm not quite sure what they're doing, but what I do know is anything that they do is very interesting. They pick usually intellectual topics, but also then topics that relate to sharing my story and how do I give my story to the world. And so those are important classes to think about as well.
All right. Thank you very much, Pastor Justin.